Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Dialed In, the brand new NFL podcast that you can call in and be a part of. You can give us your take on the NFL. You can give us your predictions on what's going to happen in this upcoming week's games, or you can help us battle against ChatGPT Super Team, which this week they have picked the Indianapolis Colts. So this should be pretty interesting.
It should. Big John, how's it going? We're doing good. We are doing good here, sir.
What's up, brother?
We are doing really, 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 really good. So,
Yeah, it's going to be Peyton Palooza going on up in
Big
this.
Sean, how you doing?
Hopefully, Matty Ice will be present to throw some names out in the chat. We're going to need it. Happy holidays to you as well, brother.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
But yeah, it's been a wild week in the NFL.
The dialed in Christmas extravaganza.
Yes. I wish I had better news to deliver outside of the fact that the Steelers are coming off of a big win. There's also bad news coming out of Pittsburgh. We'd have no more DK Metcalf until potentially the playoffs if we make it.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, they made a statement. He put his hands on a fan. So, I guess they had to do what they had to do, but it is interesting, from that standpoint, of taking him out for the last two. It will be it'll be fun to go ahead and see, how they do. I mean, you got Pittsburgh, you got what we have the Browns, then the Ravens. What's up, Dave?
Hey, Dave.
You got they got the Browns and the Ravens left. So, I mean, the Browns this week, DK shouldn't be. I mean, his missing shouldn't hurt. I would think against the Browns. The Ravens, you never know. I mean, you don't know. I mean, that all depends on what happens. Because if something stupid were to happen, like if the Steelers win, that game against the Ravens means nothing, record wise. Like it doesn't it has no playoff issue, no implications with it.
For sure.
If for some strange reasons the Steelers, travel to Cleveland and lay a friggin' big ass goose egg and lose, then all of a sudden that game on Sunday becomes really important, which, then missing a DK, could cost a lot.
For sure.
100%. Could cost a lot.
Yeah. Hopefully they can pull it out on Sunday, because if not, it puts them in a bad shape. But if they win this Sunday, Ravens lose, they definitely clinch. I know there's been morning shows talking on Pittsburgh Sports Talk about wanting to see Will Howard if the Steelers win this week, just to see what we have in them, give Rodgers a week to kind of rest going into the playoffs. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Will Howard versus the Ravens. That'd be a really good test to see what we have in the kid.
I would probably, if I was going to do that, the only question I would ask is, I would say, hey, Aaron, we don't want you to play the full game. Really, maybe just the first quarter. Just that he's not sitting out for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Without playing. That would be my only thing there. But you might as well, if you're clinched up, you might as well in a game that although it doesn't mean anything to Pittsburgh, although it probably does in a way, because Baltimore is a rival. Baltimore is going to want to do whatever they can do. So from that standpoint, you might be better off, like you said, sitting in Aaron Rodgers, because there might be a little extra something, if I'm going ahead and trying to make a sack on him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be making a tackle, stuff like that. So it does go ahead and it does make sense, from that standpoint.
mean, he's already broke a wrist this year, so we got to be careful with him going into the playoffs. We need to have, as close to 100% Rodgers as possible if we're going to have any chance.
Yeah.
Although it's a wide open AFC this year, I'd say the only team right now that I have any kind of fear in facing right now would be the Bills. But with Allen not being 100%, that could change things.
Him with his ankle. I mean, New England coming back against who they played Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. New England going ahead and coming back and winning, that that hurt Buffalo a lot. But the Bills can still, they win out. They're 13-4.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Denver, Jacksonville would have to win out to get 13-4.
Yep.
Denver has to go 2-1. They're 1-1. New England 1-1. So I mean, Buffalo has a lot to play for. I mean, I don't know from a head-to-head perspective.
So,
hey, Johnny, I don't know from a head-to-head perspective as to where they stand, but I mean, Buffalo could still win the AFC East.
Yeah, they definitely could.
I'm sure. That that Josh Allen. I mean, unless I gotta believe, unless he can't walk, there's no way he's missing that game.
Yeah, I'm sure.
This next game, I just don't. I mean, I just don't see it. It's against Philadelphia. I mean, it is it's a must win.
It's in Philly too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's.
Hey, Kenneth. Yeah. I mean, Buffalo's in, but if you still have a chance to win your division, you win 2 more games. You can still, win your division. And you got to figure. The bad part is the New England has the Jets and then the Dolphins.
Like, look at it this way: if it's home field, you're not going to have stuff happen like just happened to DK Metcalf. That's huge in the playoffs. Having that crowd on your side.
True. I mean, the Bills got the Eagles, then the Jets. New England has the Jets and then Miami. It is an easier route for New England to go ahead and, now, I mean, obviously from my standpoint, if the Eagles if the Patriots, have to lose one of these next 2 games, I want them to lose to Miami. I don't want them to lose to New York because we don't need any meaningless wins.
For sure.
From that standpoint.
You guys want a big draft pick coming up. You want to replace Justin Fields next year.
Well,
we'll give you Josh Johnson.
News just came out that they put him on IR. So he's done.
Mm-hmm.
I had knee soreness is why they put him on IR. So he's done, and I don't know if his contract had any kind of guarantees or anything like that for next year. But I mean, obviously, he hasn't shown anything to warrant to come back. Number one,
definitely,
and number two, right now, you got Mendoza. The big thing is going to be, what is it, January? Like, I think it's about the first week of January. Hey, Chuck.
What's up?
I think it's the first week of January sometime that people have to declare. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people are looking to Oregon to see what Moore does there. Right now, right now the Jets are sitting at 3. The Raiders are in a weird position because they got the Giants, and then they got the Chiefs. And the Chiefs, they just lost Gardner Minshew. And they got this, I don't even know how to pronounce the kid's last name. So, I mean, if you're them, if you're the Chiefs, why bother trying to, sign somebody for one game to potentially go ahead and get a win? You might as well just go out there, see what you got, take your lumps, lose the game, move up for a better draft pick, get one of these, maybe you can, get one of these wide receivers or something like that and everything like that.
Dave
Even
says
if
problem with New York Jets is they need to build the team to allow the quarterback to work. Even with Patty M went there, he would struggle with the current lineup. Not wrong. They do have a way of like squandering quarterbacks. I mean, if you look at just the guys that have been successful recently, like Darnold, Geno Smith. Thankfully, we're not saying Zach Wilson yet.
I mean, if you do, you do. But I'll tell you one thing. I mean,
even Mark Sanchez killing it.
I believe the Jets are the only team who have started who have started their 5 starters on offensive line at least every single game this year. Their offensive line has done okay. I mean, you have crap quarterbacks. You don't have, Justin Fields, right? I mean, Tyrod Taylor, there's been a reason why he's been a backup forever.
Mm-hmm.
And you did what you had to do. You got you made 2 unbelievable trades and got more than I think anybody could have wished for. And then you hate to wish anybody an injury, but Daniel Jones getting hurt, worst thing for Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm. Best
thing for the Jets, though, because the Jets own that first round pick. So it'll be interesting to see that there are these last 2 weeks. There are definitely games that can have an impact on the remaining draft order. The interesting piece is but you do need harmony to go ahead. You're not wrong. You're 100%. You're 100% correct in everything. The Jets have to figure out. I don't know if Aaron Glenn will be back, but the one thing they have to figure out is how they can go ahead and get a coach to take that
you
head
want
coach.
Him back? Yeah. Do you want Glenn back, or you want to move on to somebody else?
There's a big part of me that does not want him back. There's a small part of me that does. I don't know if he's Dan Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
But Dan Campbell kind of sort of had the same type of first year. And Detroit said, nope, you know what? We're going to kill him. We're going to keep him. And, look what happened. Now, have they won anything? No. Are they a lot better than they were before Dan Campbell? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
From that standpoint. So I don't know. But this whole draft thing, the key to this whole thing is from a quarterback perspective, if the Jets finish at number 3, is going to be, what are the Giants going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Do they believe in Jackson Dart, or do they think Mendoza, and let's say Moore comes out, do they think both of those guys give them more upside than Jackson Dart?
I'd be surprised to see a move off of Dart, but if they do, I would love to see the Steelers swoop in and grab Jackson Dart. I would have loved to have seen them even draft Jackson Dart. In hindsight, being 2020, kid just has an it to him.
Yeah, I think when you look at the whole thing and the way everything works out and stuff, it's kind of hard, because if you believe Jackson Dart is the guy, and you have a team that loves Mendoza or more, what are they going ahead and willing to give up to get to that number 1 pick?
Yeah, and I don't. If the Raiders get number 1, I don't see them giving it up. They're going to go for a quarterback because Geno's not it for them.
Right, But they're the type where I could see them taking more. Moore is more flashy than Mendoza. Mendoza is boring as hell.
All right, then he goes to the Titans.
But Mendoza can make every single throw. He's 6'5". I mean, he has a hell of an arm. He can do, he's mobile just enough, but more is more of that, that new type of NFL quarterback.
Right.
You guys think the Titans give up on Cam Ward?
I don't think the Titans are going to. I don't think the Titans are going to be in a position for that because, I don't think he would get to that point. I mean, right now, I don't know how the draft would go, but you have the. From what I saw, I think on Twitter and on pre-draft, I think right now it's Giants, Raiders, Jets. So Tennessee would not have. I mean, unless the Giants and the Raiders passed on a quarterback, that'd be the only way one of the two is getting past the Jets.
Yeah.
I gotta believe if the Jets believe in either one of those two. Well, everything I've heard, everything I've read, the Jets love Mendoza.
Mm-hmm.
They want him to be the QB.
I just can't see the Giants taking one. They get the number one pick. I can't see him moving off the dart. I really can't.
Yeah, I don't see.
He's been too good for him this year, and
he has more sense to add to what he has. Give him more weapons.
Well, they said it was weird when they, when you look. It's funny when you look at how he started to play underneath the coach that they wound up firing. He was actually exciting. He was playing well. Mm-hmm. They fire the coach, and now all of a sudden it's like, what the hell? What are you doing with him? Like, why'd you change whatever the plan was? Why'd you change the plan?
Yeah.
Just doesn't make sense.
Speaking of the plan, how did the plan roll out last week with our games? Who's currently in the lead of the Dowden?
So ChatGPT was actually the worst.
Nice.
ChatGPT went 7-9. John went 9-7. And you and I, Anthony, we both went 12-4.
Nice. Good week for us.
I'm going to challenge that.
Nobody visits your channel. That sucks. Who are you talking to?
I'm throwing the red flag out there, Mikey. I'm going to challenge those records that you did for last week.
Okay, what are you challenging?
I don't know, just all of it, I guess. Well, I know there's a lot of upsets that none of us predicted. That's for sure.
So John's 135-104. I'm 151-88, and Anthony is 153-86 with 2 weeks left.
It's coming down to it.
Yeah. But I mean, the last 2 weeks are going to be interesting. We'll see what happens. Some jockeying around and everything for playoff positions is going to be interesting. Green Bay, Love got knocked out, but I think Love is back. Love has, I think they said he cleared protocols. Yeah, Love practices. Oh, he practiced, but he remains in protocol. So I don't know about him. JJ McCarthy broke his hand. He's out. The Bears, big win for the Bears. Big John said something before, but a very big win for the for the Bears there in that game. So a lot of good stuff going on.
Yep.
George Kittle got hurt. Sorry about that, Dave.
Yeah, that's a big one.
So
he's a huge weapon in that offense.
Yep.
Speaking of huge weapons, the Colts got a bunch of pretty big weapons going up against us today. Looks like they've drafted Peyton Manning as their quarterback, Edgerrin James as their running back, Marvin Harrison as their wide receiver, Dallas Clark at tight end, Jim Parker offensive line, Adam Vinatieri as their kicker, Gino Marchetti at defensive end, Art Donovan defensive tackle.
Donovan.
Outside linebacker, they have Ted Hendricks. Inside linebacker, Mike Curtis. Cornerback, Bobby Boyd. And safety is Antoine Bethea. So I think that that's a pretty good team, but I still think that there's some spots we could potentially, get some sleepers. Like,
yeah, he is. Dave Tongs has been good. Yeah, the only one that I know that I can think of off the top of my head would be that you would put Marshall Falk. I don't know really. I mean, I guess for but for quarterback, I don't know. You want to go with Jeff George? No.
There was a few guys I was kind of leaning between. It was
Johnny U.
I was going to say Johnny Unitas, Andrew Luck. Brett Jones, Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah, they had Jim Harbaugh.
Carson Wentz, Matt Ryan, you name it, they had him. Jacoby Brissett. Call him Brisket because he sucks, but whatever. I think Johnny, I don't know, up against Peyton Manning, do you go Unitas or do you go Luck? Ooh. I still think Unitas sounds like the one with the
yeah, I probably agree.
Johnny U gets the bump.
Pretty sure he's a Pennsylvania guy, too. Do you go like Reggie Wayne at wide receiver, like Peyton's other guy, or do you go with someone else?
Well, those are the top two, Harrison and Wayne.
I don't know who else you would choose.
I mean, you have Ty Hilton. He was a fan favorite.
I think Wayne was better.
Yeah.
Bah humbug. You want
tight ends now?
He wanted Andrew Luck. We could run it. Hey, we'll see what happens. We'll run it with Andrew Luck.
Yeah,
they
Relax.
Clark. Okay. So you have John Mackey.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't even think you need to go no name. John Mackey is one of the best tight ends of all time, isn't he?
Probably. I mean, he's the Hall of Famer, so I mean, we need an outside linebacker.
This one's offensive line. So I would say probably Jeff Saturday. Or
Saturday. Oh, look who showed up. Thank you.
Well, now that's offensive line.
Yeah, you're just in time for some Indianapolis Colts.
Jim Park was a dominant guard and tackle, they say.
I like Saturday, though. He was really good.
I don't even list that guy on this list.
Terry, who's like the best of all time, in my opinion.
Rodrigo Blankenship.
We could go Blankenship if you want. Do they have him currently, or he played in the past, or
he played there for I think 2 years? Before he got hurt.
We should just move Pat McAfee out of position and start him there.
Well, the kickers they list here are the
podcaster
Vinatieri, and then they have the NFL's all-time leading scorer and modern figures like Blake Group.
Like who?
I'm sorry, what?
Blake, Grupe. He's hit a 60-yard field goal, so.
Matt, who the hell is that guy?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with him.
He's modern. He said modern figures like Blake Group, who recently set a franchise record with a 60-yard field goal. They also have Mike Vanderjagt and Michael.
Vanderjagt. We can't take Vinatieri. Vinatieri is part of ChatGPT's team.
Yeah. I think there I would go with Vanderjagt.
I mean, if we do go Vanderjagt, that's the one kicker that in NFL history that Peyton Manning has openly called an idiot in an interview.
True. Blake Group is their current guy.
Yeah.
We got Jeff Saturday at the line. Vandershank.
Defense.
Should we go with somebody else, Maddie? You're the senior Indianapolis Colts correspondent. Feel free to give us some suggestions here, man.
Checking in from the basement in Indianapolis.
Feel free to jump on.
He
Oh,
should
yeah,
just, at this point, he should just join us live, and then he can just tell us.
Dwight Freeney.
Matt, hit the link and
That's
join
what I
us.
was
Buddy.
thinking, too. Dwight Freeney was like next
Dwight
level.
Freeney, was he a defensive end?
He was.
Yeah, he's the one they list on here.
They didn't take Dwight Freeney. That guy like gave Big Ben nightmares.
Tackles. Who do they have?
Hey, right now they have DeForest Buckner. They have DeForest Buckner, who's pretty darn good, but he's a current player. He might not be on a list of all-time greats because he's current.
You also have Donnell Thompson and Milt Davis.
Yeah, whoever they are.
Yeah, I'm just telling you what they're saying. And Gino Marchetti.
They have Gino already.
They have Gino.
All right.
Robert Mathis. Matty Ice says Robert Math. How'd we forget him?
That's a good one. That was Freeney's running mate.
Yep. They know each other. That'll be good. Right next to each other. And I like it, to be honest with you, because I look at their two guys.
Yep.
I don't think they had the kind of speed and stuff that Mathis and Freeney had. So I think we might be okay with Unitas because he's probably is a little more of a pocket guy. So that'd be pretty good. We'll see from there.
Well, see, now they say that Robert Mathis was an outside linebacker.
Well, we're using him as a defensive.
Okay.
Well, no, wait a minute. I mean, if he's there, then we got to put him there. I mean, I don't know from a tackle perspective. I mean, I don't remember Mathis being a tackle.
You're on my list. They have him as a defensive lineman.
Yeah, I don't understand why they said it. Anyway, Ted Hendricks is one.
They have
Hendricks as their outside.
Okay. Darius Leonard.
Darius Leonard would be good.
Ooh, Darius Leonard.
Let's use him. And then you need an inside linebacker, huh?
Internet is spinning.
And they have.
Well, that's what happens when you live when you're in the basement fortress.
So for inside, they have obviously Mike Curtis. They consider Ted Hendricks, although often as outside edge. You have Gary Brackett, Cato June, and Barry Krause.
I'm clueless with it. I couldn't tell you.
Same here.
I don't have any kind of clue with that one.
So I don't know out of those four guys, who the best one is. Leonard's
Gary Brackett was the middle linebacker during those Super Bowl teams with Peyton Manning.
Oh, there you go.
Let's do it. Cornerback, huh? Who do they have? They have Bobby Boyd, huh?
I mean, do we get to choose any Baltimore Colts?
Well, United technically was a Baltimore Colt.
Baltimore, Indy at all.
They list Eugene Daniel for longevity and consistency. You also had Vontae Davis as an elite shutdown corner.
Vontae Davis they had?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Matty said Gary Brack. Okay, then he said Vontae Davis.
Cool. Vontae it is. I was leaning towards Vontae myself anyway.
And safeties.
I was thinking Bob Sanders. I don't know. I haven't looked him up yet though.
I am looking at you. They have him. It's Sanders and then Antone and then Mike Adams are the ones.
Bob Sanders for safety is what Matthew and the Ice Man says.
So if we lose, it's basically Matty's fault. That's what we're saying here.
Oh, yeah.
That's at least
we were going to blame Matty anyway.
Any adjustments, Matty, to the offensive side?
Even if even if Matty wasn't here, he was getting the blame.
Yeah, Bob Sanders was awesome, man. I enjoyed watching him play.
Look over our team, Matty, and let us know if we should make adjustments. And if you say Wenson instead of Unitas, you're just going to be banned from the stream altogether.
The only thing I was thinking was like Falk's awesome. Jonathan Taylor would be a good option there too. John Mackey's awesome. Tyler Warren would also be awesome.
Hang on, he says he hates Vanderjagt. You can see he was out there. He really didn't have too many.
Rodrigo Blankenship.
I'm fine with Blankenship. He can't be any worse than Vanderjagt.
They also had Matt Stover, too. And Lou Michaels.
It's over. Matt Stover's on the team.
It says here, Mike Vanderjagt, a highly accurate kicker for the Colts, known for his consistency before Vinatieri arrived. And Matty said that he was
Vandershank.
Frank Gore, running back. So many good ones. I agree, Falk. Yep. What about Bia Scusi? Keep Vanderjagt?
There we go.
Keep the Vanderman.
If we lose, we can only say it's because we had an idiot kicker.
Yeah, he sliced it. What are we going to – I'm going to say – I'm going to go with a win by 3 on this one.
Michael?
7. We win by 7.
Oh. And I'm going to say we win by 3 as well.
Matty, what do you say?
Andre Johnson played for the Colts. Look, Sean always has to get a freaking
I know, right?
A Texas, link somewhere.
Wait, Sean likes the Texans?
I'm telling you, DJ Stroud's third cousin played for the Colts.
Win by 6. Matty's saying +7.
He's saying us by 7. Chuck says we're gonna win by 6.
All right, let's find out.
Let me reshare the screen on the ChatGPT.
Show me the money. We're only like 3-17.
All right.
Neutrals. Dun, 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 dun.
So
Sean says we lose.
It's possible. Their team's built around precision passing, pre-snap mastery, ball control. We are explosive, versatility, speed, and aggressive defense.
We're like John Cena, ruthless aggression.
Yep. Opening drives. We start hot. Unitas orchestrates, methodical drive. Marshall Falk heavily involved, screens and draws. Mackey splits up the seam, 22-yard gain. Result, 12-yard drive ends in a Vanderjagt 41-yard field goal.
Oh, not shanking. He right down the middle, splitting them upright, baby.
ChatGPT responds. Peyton Manning immediately asserts control. Marvin Harrison beats press coverage twice. Dallas Clark exploits linebackers underneath. 3rd and 6. Manning to Harrison, 18 yards versus Vontae Davis. Result, Adam Vinatieri, 34-yard field goal, 3-3. Second quarter, it's a defensive battle. Freeney forces a strip sack on Manning, recovered by Jim Parker. Art Donovan clogs up the middle, limiting Falk between the tackles. Bob Sanders delivers a momentum-shifting hit on Edgerrin James.
Nice.
Big momentum swing. Peyton Manning reads cover 2 perfectly. Play action freezes bracket. Dallas Clark sneaks behind the linebackers. 14-yard touchdown to Clark. 10-3. Late half answer. Unitas goes into hurry mode. Reggie Wayne beats Bobby Boyd on a deep corner comeback. Falk breaks a 17-yard run, setting up scoring range. Unitas to Mackey on an 8-yard touchdown. 10-10. Third quarter adjustment show. Hendricks drops into coverage, limiting Mackey. Mike Curtis spies Falk more aggressively. Dowden's defense begins blitzing Manning from multiple angles. Explosive play. Play action counter. Marshall Falk slips past Curtis. Bob Sanders takes a bad angle. Falk 38-yard touchdown run. Dowden 17. ChatGPT 10. Manning responds, no panic. Short surgical throws. Harrison dominates on slants and outs. Result, Vinatieri 47-yard field goal, 17-13. Defensive stand, Antoine Bethea intercepts Unitas on a deep sideline throw. Short field for Manning. Edgerton James punches in a 6-yard touchdown run. Makes the score 20-17. Final drives, high drama. Unitas engineers a clutch drive. Wayne converts 3rd and 10. Mackey draws pass interference in the end zone. Vanderjack 44-yard field goal, 20-20. Game deciding possession. Manning takes over 2-minute drill position.
2 minutes, 11 seconds. Too much time to live Manning.
100%. Harrison wins versus Davis on a deep dig. Clark converts 3rd and 7. Freeney nearly hits home, but Manning steps up. Final play, Vinatieri lines up for 46 yards, and they win with a final field goal. It's 23-20 ChatGPT. And the stat lines are as follows. Peyton Manning had 29 out of 38 passes for 312 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 108.6 passer rating. Edgerrin James, 21 carries, 94 yards, 1 touchdown, 4 receptions, 31 yards. Harrison, 9 catches for 128. Dallas Clark, 7 for 82 and a touchdown. Vinatieri 3 for 3, including the game winner. Bethea had an interception. Hendricks 9 tackles, 1 for a loss, and Marchetti 1 sack. On our side, Unitas had 24 of 36 for 276, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Falk had 17 carries, 88 yards, a touchdown, 6 catches, 54 yards. Wayne had 6 catches for 79 yards. Mackey had 5 catches for 61 yards and a touchdown. Vanderjack was 2 for 2. Freeney had 2 sacks, 1 forced fumble. Sanders had 10 tackles. Brackett had 8 tackles. Why this game was decided: 2-minute execution, red zone efficiency, turnover margin. We had one more than them. Clutch kicking under pressure. Did you want me to sub in Andrew Luck, or do you want to
Sean
leave?
does. He wants you to sub in Andrew Luck, Andre Johnson, and Jonathan Taylor. I say you just do Luck. I don't think it really changes anything, but
I guess we'll find out.
faster, more vertical than your Unitas version. Oh, we're up 7-0 there.
Luck. Oh no, this is still the results. It's just taking a while to think of what it wants to do.
Oh, we win 31-17. No, they got one more final push.
So final score, we would have won 31-20 with Andrew Luck over Unitas. That's wild.
That is.
We would have had 314 yards, 2 touchdowns, passing, 1 rushing, 34 rush yards. Falk would have had more. Wayne would have had more. Like everybody would have done a little bit more, except for Vanderjack, because we were scoring more touchdowns. Interesting. So Andrew Luck is the one to beat Peyton Manning. Who'd have thunk it?
Maddie doesn't think so. I think I would too, Chuck. I think I'd take Unitas over Luck any day.
Yeah, that's kind of why we did. I mean, Luck was a good quarterback, like not taking anything away from him, but I don't know that he's like a Hall of Fame.
Mike, we can't hear you, Mike.
Oh, sorry.
Talking to yourself.
I mean, ChatGPT probably doesn't know who Johnny Unitas is.
I could be.
Well, the way he left, I mean, the guy was getting his freaking head bashed in every flipping week.
Yeah.
He's getting sacked like crazy.
Very
They
true.
weren't drafting offensive linemen.
You guys want to go into this week's games and predict what's going to happen?
Yep.
I've only got to go perfect to be able to get you guys.
All right, so we got games. All right, we're starting off. We got Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Ho,
We
ho,
got
ho.
Santa. We got 3 games on Christmas Day. If you want to watch them, 2 are on Netflix, and 1 is on Amazon Prime Video. So you can't even just be a normal football fan where you would normally turn on CBS or ABC or Fox or NBC and be able to watch the games. You can on Christmas.
Like WWE.
Yep.
Can't get it in one place.
Got it. Go ahead. Guys. So we're starting off. Dallas Cowboys travel to Washington, play the Redskins.
John, I feel like
ChatGPT has selected Dallas Cowboys.
Of course. I really don't care who wins in this one, but I think we can beat them even without Mariota because they're not sure about him yet. He's day to day. So I'm still going to give them the win, but it's going to be like by 3.
I'm going to pick Dallas just because we don't know what's going on with Mariota and other health issues and stuff like that going on in Washington.
Because Jaden is definitely not playing at all. Even Dan said, nope.
Who?
Jaden, he will not. Dan Quinn said they are not even considering him.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Dallas also.
Whatever.
Second game on Christmas is the Detroit Lions traveling up to Minnesota, play the Vikings. JJ McCarthy is out. He has fractured his hand. I don't know whether that matters or not, but he's done that. I'm going to take Detroit. I just think Detroit is. Let me just double check. Detroit is not out of it.
Are they not?
No, they are clinging. It's good. It's weird in that Detroit is going to be fighting with the second place team in the AFC South.
Okay.
Because I think that's the way it's going to wind up. But if Detroit wins the next 2 games, they're in. So Detroit controls their own destiny, and that's why I think that they will go ahead and they'll beat Minnesota.
I also think that they're going to win because I think that they're also going to be railing off of that near comeback against Pittsburgh this past week. You know what I mean? Like I feel like they're a much better team than they've shown, and they're gonna be hungry to come back and get a win.
Yep.
I am going opposite. I think the Vikings are going to upset them. I just haven't seen anything spectacular from the Lions.
Denver travels to the Kingdom, play the Kansas City Chiefs, which we didn't talk about it, but did you see that Kansas City, the Chiefs, have agreed to move to Kansas City against Kansas as part of a $2 billion stadium.
I saw that, yeah.
So they're going to leave Missouri and go to Kansas. So Denver, Kansas City. Kansas City is down to their 3rd string quarterback. Their other 2 quarterbacks are done. I'm going to go Broncos.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think that the Broncos are definitely playing for home field right now, and they, aren't going to want to let that up right now because the AFC is like wide open. So having that home field is going to be clutch.
It will. I mean, if they play anything like they did last week, it's not going to be pretty. But I'm taking the Broncos in this one.
Yeah. I mean, Matty, it's definitely it's ACLs and Achilles, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go to Saturday's games. So we have Thursday, Saturday. We have 2 games on Saturday. First game, Baltimore Ravens travel to the frozen tundra in Wisconsin to play the Green Bay Packers. ChatGPT has selected the Green Bay Packers.
You said Love is playing?
Love is practicing. He has not cleared protocol yet. He's still in protocol, but he's practicing. Lamar went out with a back injury. I got to believe, to be honest with you, I know they played before Pittsburgh, but I think they're probably looking and they're going, okay, Pittsburgh is going to be playing the Browns. I don't know, nothing against Lamar, but we have seen before where, Lamar seems to be the type where I'm only going to play if I'm 100% healthy. That's the vibe I get from Lamar.
Oh, they can't just put a back brace on them and send them out there?
I don't think they would.
Oh,
Puck the Packers.
I'm taking the Packers in this one.
Yeah, I'm going with the Pack too. Hopefully Jordan Love's out there to make this choice a lot easier. But yeah, I just would love to see the Ravens lose and
clean sweep. I'm taking the Packers also. Now here's the nightcap game, the late game. I think is the way. I think this is going to be the late game. Going to be very interesting. We have the Houston Texans going up against the Los Angeles Chargers in LA. ChatGPT says Chargers.
I'm gonna agree with ChatGPT. I think the Chargers are gonna win this one as well.
Ooh. It's not the late game. It's the 4:30 game, but Packers is the late game Saturday. But anyway, that doesn't matter.
Oh.
Where are the Chargers at?
They're the 4:30, so they're playing at 1:30 out west?
Yeah, I guess so, because it's a 4:30 p.m. game for us.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to take the upset in this one. I'm going to go with Sean's team in this one.
So, if this game was in Texas, I would probably lean towards the Texans. I think it being out west, I think it being a somewhat home game for the Chargers, I'm going to take the Chargers.
Maddie says, what was Metcalf thinking? The correct answer is, I believe he was. He was not thinking.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, it's just
then we go.
Unfortunate.
We go to Sunday, and we have the Arizona Cardinals traveling to Cincinnati to play the Bengals. ChatGPT believes the Bengals will win. I'm going to go with Cincinnati also.
Wow.
This is a tough one for me because Cincinnati's been so dysfunctional the past couple of weeks, but they're on paper, like they're the better team. You know what I mean? Like they just have more firepower, especially at this part of the year.
True.
So I'll go with the Bengals too.
Who's quarterbacking for the Bengals in this game?
Burrow.
Oh, my initial thought was Cardinals, but I think I'm going to make it a clean sweep and go with the Bengals in this one. I'm going to change my little note here.
All righty.
Bengals.
Let's see. We're gonna come back to this game. We're gonna go.
Must be the Jets.
Seattle Seahawks travel to Carolina. Play the Panthers.
This will be an interesting game.
Huge game for Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Huge.
Well, I think
ChatGPT says Seattle.
Because Seattle's got to win in order to keep that number one spot because of the Rams.
Correct.
That is true.
So they're going to be one to play too.
Yeah. I would definitely go with Seattle in this one as well. I just think that they're a better team overall. They have more weapons, although every time I pick against Carolina, it burns me. So
Carolina
is probably a good thing.
Because then when you go to pick them, they lose, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm going Seattle also. I just think overall, to your point, they're a better team. Not saying that Carolina doesn't have anything to play for. I mean, right now it's between them and Tampa Bay for the for their division title. The one thing is with the game is not as important for Carolina as it is Seattle from this perspective. Carolina beat Tampa Bay last week. So not only are they a game up there, they're a game up in the head-to-head. So going into that last game, which would, I believe, be in Carolina also, they not saying they don't have anything to play for. I'm just saying that, they have. Oh no, the next game is going to be in Tampa. So I don't know.
I'm going with you guys. Seahawks here.
All right. The Jacksonville Jaguars playing unbelievable. What they did to Denver in Denver was incredible. They travel to Maddie's basement, play the Colts.
That'll be a good game. Because the Colts, even without Daniel Jones, are still explosive. Like, Old Man Rivers is not a bad quarterback. You know what I mean? I think, this is something that's been shown, especially in the past couple of years of the NFL. Like, quarterbacks in their, early to mid-40s can still be very productive. You got the Joe Flaccos of the world. You have the Rodgerses of the world. You have the Bradys of the world before he retired. It's real tangible for these guys to come off the couch and actually be an asset to teams. So I don't know. It's just it's fun to root for a guy like Rivers who visibly comes back and you can tell he's
locking
because he hasn't been playing. You know what I mean? And it just feels like a regular dude out there slinging the thing.
So who are you going with, Anthony?
All right. So with all that said, who are you taking?
I think they're still going to lose. Sorry. But it's going to be close. Jonathan Taylor is he can change any game. But I still think they're going to lose, unfortunately.
I'm taking the Jaguars also. They have a chance to clinch the South. They have a chance to go ahead and, make some good things happen here. I'm taking Jacksonville.
Tell you what, that Toby Myers pickup has been a game changer, man. He's really made that offense look next level good.
I'm picking the same as Mikey, the Jaguars. I just think they have more to play for.
Mike, over here next below the water shelf, or might be one over that way. Where the water is. You're taking the Jaguars? I got barking dogs.
Yeah, I think we're all going Jaguars this time.
What did ChatGPT? Yeah, pick Jaguars as well.
ChatGPT did select the Jaguars.
Okay.
Sorry,
Maddie, had to go that way.
New England Patriots play a minor league team from New Jersey called the Jets.
Lock-in says, I think Maddie is the Colts backup at this point. He might be.
ChatGPT took New England. I'm taking New England. I hate that as much as that freaking pains me.
I get it, Maddie. I've picked the Steelers every week this year.
You guys can't be. I mean, look at us. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Me and Mikey are kind of the same boat. I'm taking the Patriots. I'm sorry.
Anthony?
Where's the game at?
Really? It's in New Jersey. How much does that sway you?
I'm gonna go.
Wait a minute, it's in Jersey. You know those Jersey fans. We got to go
to the home team. How much does that push the needle the other way?
I think Drake May might have this one. I'm gonna go to the
Hey, Mike, I just want to know something. You might know this. Are they going to pump in crowd noise for that game or what?
They're going to probably have to. I'll be honest with you. It's only a 3.5, 4-hour ride from Massachusetts. I mean, well, from Eastern Massachusetts, from Western Massachusetts, it's even closer. It wouldn't surprise me if it would not surprise me if there are a lot of New England fans on StubHub right now looking for tickets for that game because they can probably get in there where they can't get into Gillette Stadium. All right. New Orleans Saints travel to Tennessee to take on the Titans. ChatGPT has selected the Saints.
This is like the worst toss-up game of all time.
This is a very tough game
to watch. It is to watch. I don't think I will. I'll look at the score, but that's it. I'll let Anthony go first on this one.
I'm gonna go with the Saints. I think they're a better team, not by much, but yeah, go with the Saints.
I'm going Tennessee for the upset. They're at home. I just I think the Saints are the better team. I just think Tennessee. What the hell?
I'm going with Tennessee too, but I'm just wanting to know how it's an upset, Mike.
Because
the worst teams in football, how's it an upset?
What?
How's it an upset if they're two of the worst teams in football?
The Saints are playing really well. They've won like 3-4 games in a row.
They still suck. It's not an upset.
They may suck, but they
suck a little less.
Better.
And I think the Titans in this one as well.
All righty. John, we got the Steelers versus the Browns. Who you going with?
Even though Anthony went against my team, I just don't see the Browns. I mean, it could happen, but I'm going to take the Steelers in this one. DK Metcalf does not make the team. It's not just him. So I just think the Steelers are going to have this by 3.
Yep. I'm taking Pittsburgh also. There's no need to ask the guy in the left corner.
Yeah.
But go ahead, just to make it official so it's on tape.
Steelers.
So it's on video. It is on the internet, so it becomes 100%.
Yeah, the Steelers are going to beat the Cleveland Browns, and I'm going to enjoy it very much.
You might as well put up your little thing.
They may. You're locking. You're not wrong. They probably will win. To go ahead and screw it up. Tampa Bay Buccaneers travel to Miami. Tampa Bay Buccaneers travel to Miami to play the Dolphins. ChatGPT says Tampa Bay. I'm going to say Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is in a must-win situation. They have to win to have a shot to make the playoffs. I think they're going to beat Miami.
I agree.
I agree as well. It was going to
I got 4 more to go. We still have to get to the. All right. The Philadelphia Eagles travel to Buffalo to play the Bills. Josh Allen said that he is playing, even though he is considered questionable. As we talked about at the beginning of the show, Buffalo has a lot to play for here. The Eagles really don't have a lot to play for. They are locked in. Buffalo is locked in the playoffs, but if Buffalo goes ahead and wins out, they could win the division, and who knows? Maybe they sneak in and maybe get a first round bye, depending on how other things going on. They're still available for that. ChatGPT has selected Buffalo. I'm going to select the only New York football team, the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I'm going to also select the Buffalo Bills just because they have more to play for.
Yeah, same here.
Quinn Ewers.
And I can't stand the Eagles.
Come on, Sean. Oh, wait. Guess where Quinn went to college? If you had to guess. Based off of that comment from Sean, where do you think he went to college? If you had to guess.
Somewhere in Texas?
Was he a Longhorn?
Longhorns. I will go back to this game. The battle of the potential overall number 1 pick. The New York Football Giants head west to Sin City to play the Las Vegas Raiders. ChatGPT has selected the Giants. I'm selecting the Raiders.
I thought about that at first, but with Jackson Dart playing, I just think the Giants really don't need a first round draft pick as far as quarterback wise. So I think they're going to play. They have more to play for than the Raiders do.
Yeah, interestingly enough, I'm also going to probably pick the Raiders here just because they're coming off of a really good win. Maybe they're turning.
Wait. Can I change this to a tie? No, I'm taking the Giants. I just thought about it. We never thought about that there could be ties on this stuff.
True.
Mike, you got to turn your mic on. We can't hear you.
Then no one gets a point.
No,
Chicago Bears travel to San Francisco to play the 49ers. Should be the late game on Sunday. That's a really good game. That's a really, really good game. 49. I mean, both teams got a lot to play for. The San Francisco 49ers, they still have a chance to go 13-4. If they win out, 49ers can go ahead and be the West champions. They could go ahead and do that. So ChatGPT has selected the 49ers. I'm going to take the 49ers also.
This is a tough game. And Kittle's not going to be in the game for sure.
He has a sprained ankle. We don't know.
Because they already have so many injuries.
But their backup tight end has played well when he was out earlier.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Niners as well, just because I feel like they need this win more than the Bears do.
Yep, yeah. As Dave said, not confirmed. He may play.
They win regardless, it seems like. They didn't even need Brock Purdy half the season.
Oh, not only did they win the West, if they went out, they're the number 1 seed, San Francisco.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yep, that's what Larkin says. And if Larkin says
you would have to have Seattle lose them both games.
No, they have the tiebreaker. So I think they were talking about it the other night when Seattle was playing the Rams, that they said that all 3 teams could finish 13-4, and San Francisco, due to tiebreakers, would be number 1.
Right.
Makes sense.
I'm going with the Bears in this one.
Not Bears.
I just think the way Caleb's been playing this year, it's kind of like our 2 teams flipped. Last year we were 12-5. Now this year they're doing good. I mean, I just see the Bears winning this one.
Then the Monday night game, the Los Angeles Rams travel to the state of Georgia to go into the Mercedes-Benz arena or field or whatever the hell it's called and play the Atlanta Falcons. Hey, I'm getting there.
An hour later, I'm just saying.
ChatGPT has selected the Rams. Anthony, what say you?
I got to select the Rams. Matthew Stafford helped me win the fantasy championship this year. So
there you go. And I as well will pick the
Rams.
And it's a clean sweep because I'm selecting the Rams also. There you have it, folks. You want to find out which one of us had the best picks? You're gonna have to come back next Tuesday on the last show of 2025.
That's right. It's gonna be a good one. So make sure you guys tune in for it.
It'll be the dialed in New Year's Eve extravaganza.
Yes, it will be. Anything you guys have coming up over on your channels?
Nope. We're taking it slow. I don't think we're going to do tomorrow. We'll have to figure out. Maybe we'll do next Monday night. We have a show for the end of the year, but we'll probably just take this week off. Who knows? I don't know. It's Christmas Eve. We don't really have much going on, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Dave. Same to you.
Thanks, Dave. Have a great, safe Christmas also. Anthony, you have a safe trip. You got to get on an airplane soon.
Yeah. We take off first thing in the morning for California. Yeah. nice Christmas out there. So
What part of Cali?
So we're going to where like the big redwoods are. It's like in the central part of California.
Okay, yeah, I know where you're at. Yeah.
Near woods.
What's that?
Is that
Yeah, we're going like the mountains.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like her family's from Southern California, but there's no snow there, and the only way to really get a white Christmas in California is to go to the mountains. So that's what we're going.
Very cool.
Yeah, so it should be cool. Looking forward to it. If anyone's interested, over on my channel, I did drop a vlog at the Cleveland Cavaliers game that me and my wife went to. So that'll be pretty cool. And then Christmas Day, I'm going to drop another vlog from when me and my wife visited the Christmas Story house. I don't know if you guys ever saw that movie with Ralphie and Pink.
My favorite movie.
And the leg lamp.
There you go.
But we actually visited the house that movie was filmed at, and they basically turned it into like a museum of the movie and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. So we're gonna release that on Christmas Day.
I'll definitely watch that. I wanted to go out there. There for a while, it was a bed and breakfast, and then they ended up just turning into a museum. It's like, now I can go see it, and I don't have to stay there.
The nice thing is it's really close to like where the Cavs play. So if you ever do go out there, you can, partner it with like a Cavs game or visiting like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, because that's like right there as well. So there's some things nearby that you can do at the same time, make the trip worth your while.
Yeah,
it was cool. Awesome.
Sounds good.
Because I don't want to keep you too late because it is the eve of Christmas Eve.
Yep.
We'll be on a plane early in the morning, but we appreciate all of you guys for joining us.
Yes, we do.
Until next week, guys. God bless you. Hope you take it easy.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.